Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Jarrod Bowen's rise to the top, Peter, is a nice story. It was a real tale of struggles with failed trials and clubs being dissolved, but those experiences have served him very well.
Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gordon's cross. Now it's Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land, and that is expertly dealt with. A probing pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
England with the corner, they're first. And he shoots! Nearly, but not quite. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Gordon. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cruyff. Jones. Tanaka. He's had it taken off him. Played out to the left flank. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Gvardiol has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Rice. Rummenigge! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And claimed it back swiftly. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Martinez. And it's Jones. And Gvardiol. Gusto. And it's Tanaka. And it's Bowen. Now it's Kane. Good chance here! And that tested the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
England have their second corner now. Gordon goes short. Gusto gets a cross in. And he knocks it clear. Out of play for a throw. Rummenigge. Tanaka threads one in. Zico. This looks promising. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. And he's there to clear it. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And the pass is intercepted. Gvardiol. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Delivered across. Piqué getting this one clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Tanaka is fouled. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Kane! Just too high. And it's Zico. And this is Cruyff.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Space for him to turn and look. Tanaka. Kane.
Two added
Looking
minutes
wide.
has been indicated.
Now it's Gordon. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gordon. Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Schneider. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A quick reminder today that smoking
It's an eye-catching
is only allowed in
scoreline,
areas
but it's
shown in
a
this
fair
map.
reflection
Thank
on
you
what
for
we've
your
just seen in
cooperation.
this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So off we go again. Schneider. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. Piqué clears it away. Zico. Schneider. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Tanaka. There will be a throw-in. Ruben Dias. And Gusto. Ruben Dias. And it's Rice. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a searching pass. Oh, super find. Rummenigge is flagged offside. Manchester United looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Tanaka and Gusto. No, again there's no way through. Ronaldinho. Crunching tackle. Tries to pass it through. Almost an hour gone. And it's Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was...
Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gusto. Bowen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zico, given the lift of his goal. Cruyff. And it's Joe, just about within shooting range. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
England have their third corner. Point-blank header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinez. Jones. Scholes deals with that comfortably.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bowen with the cross. Tries one from range. This time, surely. Zico. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And they are right back within touch. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for England, number 6.
So we have movement on
Ruben
both
Dias.
benches.
Number 20.
England may be down,
Foden.
but not out
Number
just
22,
yet.
Owen. Number 10, Kane.
Played into
Number
space.
41,
No, that's been intercepted.
coming on the field.
Well, the idea was a good
Number
one.
5,
The execution
Gay.
of it, not
Number
quite so.
15,
Clearly is
Morgan
miffed,
Rogers.
having made the run
Number
and not get
11,
picked out.
Bukayo Saka. Number
Now that's well
18,
seen too.
Erling Haaland. Number 16,
Tanaka.
Rodri.
Oh, quality
Substitution in progress.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's a sharp little ball here. Stood up well to him there. Rivaldo. Rummenigge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Gusto. Yehi. Tanaka. They get a throw in. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Baggio. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Saka. In with the challenge. And it's Gusto. Martinez. Now that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester, it's Rivaldo!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a sharp pass. And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. Now he's got space here. Now it's Haaland. Plays it across. And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone